What's good, everybody? My name is Gentleman Jugg.
And I'm Son.
And welcome back to another Jugg and Son doing WWE. How you doing last week, today, whenever it was? Boy.
I'm Uzi.
Okay. So, blah, 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 subscribing the bell, blah, 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 blah. Son, I need you to take me to Raw.
So we start off with Cody and Seth, and Seth got a new name for Dwayne. He calls him Diarrhea Dwayne. Diarrhea Dwayne.
Diarrhea Dwayne.
And then the crowd chants diarrhea.
Look, Seth.
and then it gets worse because he just proves Drew right every week.
Yeah, he does prove Drew right. And Seth, you could have done something better than that. That just wasn't very good, in my opinion.
I would have gone with steroids, Dwayne.
I wouldn't even gone with that. I just would have called him just Dwayne. He didn't even earn the Rock.
I mean, that's what John Cena did. John Cena just called him Dwayne.
The whole time he called him Dwayne.
Yeah.
It just...
Diarrhea
I don't
Dwayne.
care. I don't care about this name. I don't even think it's going to grow on me. Like, there's a couple names out there you hear. You're just like, this is stupid. And it's not going to grow on me. And then it does. This is one I'm pretty confident is not going to grow on me.
I don't know. What's worse? The walking clown emoji or Diarrhea Dwayne?
I hate both of them. I really do. Like, Rock, you're better than this. Seth, you're pretty much the same.
Just be like Cody and just call him The Rock or just call him Dwayne. It does.
Yeah, I just don't care.
Yeah, but I guess he said that Seth's like, in case you haven't heard it before, Seth's like, I have your back, Cody.
I mean, he said it a million times. It's like, it feels like he's either going to betray him or... Let's break this all down, okay? So, Seth freaking Rollins is going to go up against Dwayne and Joe, and he's going to do it with Cody, okay? But at the same time, both of these guys, you know, Dwayne and Cody, are fighting each other.
Yeah.
Okay, really is what the story's kind of been forcing itself to be. But when WrestleMania comes along, Drew McIntyre is fighting Seth Rollins, who's at 50%. The only thing about this with Cody and Joe is that they're both going to be at 50%, so that makes it fair.
Yeah.
All right. Whereas Seth is going to be the only one who's going to be at a disadvantage. He's losing his championship. I'm calling it right now.
Look, I mean, what Drew said, like, you're making your title feel less important by, like, chasing the other one. He keeps saying, Roman has that title, he has all the power. I'm like, you're the world heavyweight champion, you don't have any power?
Nothing. You
got nothing? You're like, I just have a belt, but he has all the power with that belt. So,
Andrew, take it from him.
give this belt the power now.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's going to have to happen.
And then we had Gunther versus Dirty Dom, which I thought this was going to be the WrestleMania match because they said that, but I guess it's happening here, and, I mean, you know, Dom got slapped.
He got beat up, you know,
and
then he went off to go and get married. I'm pretty sure he was feeling all that pain while he was getting married, so.
Yeah. And then... I guess, you know, Andrade's finally here on Raw. I mean, he was here, but he finally had a match.
Yeah, you know, I guess all that's left is to find out what the hell Jade Cargill's doing, right?
Yeah, I mean, she showed up on every show, and she just kind of stands back there. They talk to the GM like it's a big deal, like, you ready? You ready to go? And then she vanishes for, like, weeks.
You know, it's like, look, you showed up at the Women's Royal Rumble, great. You did something cool, great. And then you just show up in the background and you don't really do anything, and you sit there and act like your time coming on Raw or Smackdown, wherever she's going, is going to be a big deal. And now I don't care.
I mean, she was even on NXT, and they're like, oh.
I don't care. She hasn't done anything besides pick up Nia Jax. Don't care.
And then, I mean, they just don't know what to do with Sammy. Now he's fighting Ivar. They just don't know. They don't know what to do.
He's not having a WrestleMania moment, is he?
No. And then the show ends with Seth taking a Claymore from Drew. And I'm like, Drew's like, dude, he's like, I'm taking your title.
He probably is. I am almost 100% certain that that's what's going to go down.
I mean, you know, this just makes Seth look really dumb.
Because he is being dumb. No one else wants to jump on Cody's corner.
Like, I mean, where are you at, Jey Uso?
Where are you, Jey Uso? Yeah.
I mean, like this.
You're gonna
He's
sit there
fighting
and
Roman.
Fight you're angry at Roman. You know, you're probably gonna fight your brother at WrestleMania. Is probably what's going to go down.
I mean, his brother's like standing next to Roman.
Yeah.
Where were
why
you?
aren't you there?
You should be there too.
Dumb. I don't know why he's not there, but whatever.
I mean, that's really all I have.
The Rock should be talking trash to Jay as well, but whatever.
We're just gonna pretend that he's not around, even though he was there for like the whole time, and then when he left, that's when The Rock finally shows up.
Oh well, I'm done with Raw.
I'm done with Raw.
Take me to SmackDown, son.
So we started off with Randy Orton, and he RKO's KSI onto the Prime logo, which is gonna be in the middle of the ring now as advertisement.
I'm not on board with that.
I don't like that.
I don't care. I don't want the advertisement on the middle of the ring. I don't want it at all. But if it means that WWE can make more money so that I can keep watching it, I mean, it's not going away. But I'm pretty sure The Rock had something to do with that too.
I mean, it's funny to me is that every time someone gets the Prime, like Randy, he drank it and he's like, this is really good.
I mean, he sold it. I mean, hell, he sold a back injury for me for a while on the Elimination Chamber. So he sold this too, and son of a bitch, I believed him. That's what happened.
It's really good.
And I tried it, and it's awful.
So you're not sponsored by Prime, I guess.
We're not sponsored. Probably not ever going to be sponsored by anybody. But whatever.
Yeah, and then, Bailey is here to say she's going to destroy Damage Control.
Sure, okay, whatever.
I don't think she's going to win, actually.
I don't think she is either.
Yeah, and then Bianca doesn't feel bad. And then, then we had AJ Styles talk about how he's fighting LA Knight at WrestleMania, and after his speech, LA Knight is like, oh yeah? And then he like beats up a TV and hits it with a chair. He's like, yeah, what do you think about that? Yeah.
That was stupid. He sure showed that TV.
I'm like, what happened, LA Knight?
What happened, dude?
It's like you went from almost becoming Mr. Money in the Bank, almost becoming US champion,
almost becoming Universal Champion,
and now
you're beating up TVs in the back.
I mean, they fumbled the ball.
He's not ready yet, according to Triple H, I guess. The match isn't even about him. It's about Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns.
Yeah, so we start off with Roman's entrance, and it's cool. And then we have The Rock's entrance. I don't like the song, but I like how it started with, it shoots lightning like he's Thor coming out.
Like, he's got to have just as big of an entrance as Roman does. Roman gets 2 sets of explosive pyrotechnics.
So how come The Rock doesn't get 2 sets of lightning?
I don't know. I mean, they're not going to shoot lightning into the ring.
No, but they could just shoot it to get at the stage.
Yeah, I guess they could do that, but they didn't do that. And I guess they use all of the pyrotechnical budget because when Cody comes out,
he doesn't get
any explosions.
He's just gotta walk through the crowd. And Seth looks even worse because now Seth doesn't even get his own song. He just walks up to Cody's song.
The crowd sang his song for him, and I'm like, okay, bruh.
I just think it's funny that, as the champion here, you're just walking out to the guy who hasn't won a world champion yet before. You're just walking out with his music.
That's what he did.
I'm like, you're the main.
It gets even worse though, because imagine if they had played all 4 entrances for these guys. How long would that segment have been? Because it was 30 minutes, and they were trying to go over the 30 minutes, but they couldn't. Because for whatever reason, whenever The Rock is on stage, they gotta take forever.
Yeah, because The Rock's gotta hear the crowd.
Like, I'm looking at the thing on YouTube. YouTube is like, what, 30 minutes?
And they're like, yeah, we're at a 15-minute mark. That's when The Rock's done with his entrance. Like, okay.
Ridiculous.
So they get to the ring, and, I guess they talk and about how they're going to fight them again. And then we get, diarrhea chants. And then The Rock's like, you walking clown emoji.
They just keep saying it. They keep saying this stuff. And I'm not going to sit here and complain too much about The Rock doing it, because he's made his entire wrestling career off of repeating his catchphrases.
But like,
okay,
Seth.
You Rudy Poo candy ass.
But those
know
are better.
Your role and shut your mouth. I heard those so much in the 90s. So it's not like he doesn't do that. It's just that these catchphrases he's trying to get going, I don't give a crap about.
I like every time he's got like the weird, I guess, priest jacket. He's like, let the Rock drop some gospel.
Yeah, drop some gospel. He's been dropping gospel for like 4 weeks straight. I'm just like, all right, stop dropping gospel, okay?
And then
it really all just comes to that. I want Attitude Era Rock to be doing this promo, not current Dwayne. Okay, that's what it is.
It makes me laugh is that Seth looks even worse because he's about to talk and I'm like, no, you shut your mouth before you even start talking. And he's like, okay. I'm like,
what? You're the champion.
You're the champion. I mean, I thought in a video before, like, it was not on WWE, but he said The Rock couldn't lace my boots, and now here he is just listening to The Rock tell him to shut up.
Just getting his boots laced.
Why was he even here? Like, he didn't really say anything. He was just...
I don't care.
He's here with the championship, but he doesn't feel like... He feels like not even a Cody feels more like a champion than him, and he hasn't won a single championship.
Well, except for tag team titles, but, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, and then we finally get to The Rock where he says, Cody, you're like 20 years younger than, your siblings. That means that you're a mistake.
Yeah, you were an accident, Cody, according to The Rock.
And
but let me preach some gospel. Rocky, your oldest daughter is general manager of NXT. Your next daughter is like 14 years younger than her. So is she an accident? Or is it a hard 20 years?
It's got to be 20.
It's got to be 20. It's a hard 20.
Yeah, but anyways, Cody looked at him and...
So if he has another kid anytime soon, that's a mistake.
I guess so. Better not.
Look, this was all fine.
Yeah, and then Cody slapped him.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did slap him. I've been seeing that picture a lot over the social medias.
It's funny.
It's blurry. I really wish that the picture of The Rock getting slapped was not blurry. Like, it's blurry because, of course, Cody's moving fast. The Rock's face is moving fast. I just want it to not be blurry. And I don't know what technology could unblurify it, but I want that picture unblurred.
And I guess they went over the time because they couldn't show you. They didn't have enough time to have them get pulled apart by the referees.
I guess they were going to fight or something like that. Yeah, and so, like people were like, get out of here. Wrap it up, and then that was the end of it. So,
if you watch what happened off air, after The Rock gets slapped, they play The Rock's music, and he walks away like he won.
Like, maybe they need to do something other than freaking play everybody's entrances for an hour.
Maybe you should tell Roman to speed up and The Rock to speed up. Be like, okay, you run to the ring, okay?
Well, everybody, subscribe, hit the bell icon, do all the things all the other YouTubers tell you to do. Check us out on DX. Check us out on Instagram. Check us out on TikTok at gentleman.jugg. I got shorts there. And tune in next time because the next one will be available
when it's ready.